rappers, there's always some stipulations. Artists here in Albuquerque lack the heart and motivation. I just wanna make my music, smoke my herb, get elevated. If you got a problem with me, bite your tongue, don't even say it. Sponsors always wishy-washy, change their word, they got amnesia. Put they bullshit on the table, shaking like they having seizures. People think they fucking smart and everyone thinks they a genius.
What's poppin', man? Y'all know what it is. It's your man Godsent holding it down. I got the pleasure to interview my brother right here, the one and only DJ Simian, Alpha Primates, man. How y'all doing, brother? You know, it's another beautiful day. We out here in Grants right now. We're about to get ready for our next show. But, you know, I just wanted to get to know you with the people a little bit, let the people know what DJ Simian is all about and what's your day-to-day type activity. So the first question I got for you is this your first tour, and what's your experience through it so far?
So no, it's not my first tour, it's my second. I did like 4 shows with you guys last year. The difference with it this year, honestly, these artists are hell of artists, man. You got a lineup put together for this year. Just going to every venue and dominating it is another thing. You know what I mean? And we've been doing that this whole tour. We're down on our 5th show, isn't it? 5th show.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, tonight's our 5th show.
And we're here in Grants, and we're gonna put out another great performance.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, thank you for that. And you know, we have been rocking with you for quite a while now, and this is, you know, the second tour we've been on. But what's the ultimate overall experience you feel that you've gotten from the tours? Just being able to DJ.
The ultimate experience. Well, it's always been a dream to even just do something like this since I was a kid. So whether it's underground or, you know, I'll take it. And that's what we're doing, and we're moving, and we're doing things, man. We're making movement.
Absolutely.
And with SOCOLDNMWA, with them, you, Godsent, Ash, Mandime, all you guys there. You guys treat me as family. You treat my wife as family, and it's just amazing. So I'll do it. I'll do this anything.
So that leads me up to my next question. You know, like, obviously you get paid for your services, you know, but the money that's invested into it, you know, what are you gonna do with the money that you invest? And is the money that you get paid worth keep coming out?
The money is, for me, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not worth money is not a factor. It's the passion, you know. Money just comes with it,
right.
You know, and whether it's a little bit, a lot, it doesn't matter. It's the passion and the heart that I have for the game.
So you appreciate the payment, but you appreciate the experience more. That's more of a payment.
Yes.
Because it fulfills your passion for what you're doing. Okay, now off subject real quick. These states that we've traveled to and everything, is that the first time you've ever touched down in any of these states?
Denver's the only. I've been to Denver a bunch of times. I've never been to Omaha, Nebraska. Flagstaff when I was a little kid. It's changed totally.
Right.
So it was really
got all them buildings up now, right?
Yeah, it was a good experience. You know, the only thing about this tour is you got to be prepared for it. And you know, it's tiring. You get tired. You know, but it's an experience.
Like people keep saying, you know, throughout these interviews, this is work. It's not a vacation. Is that how your experience has felt?
It's work. If you guys think a touring is a vacation, it's not.
Especially from the DJ's point of view, because we've been hearing a lot from the artist's point of view of having to make sure they're on their lyrics and all that. How has that been affecting you throughout the tour?
That hasn't really affected me too much. I know you guys are doing your grind. It doesn't bother me. I know what I have to do because my mind is focused on show with my sound, and that's what I do.
Right. And your sound's always been great, you know. And you know, last year we had lights and everything. We were running everything. We haven't really had lights this tour, but everything's been pretty much lit up. Now, has that hurt you with having the lights?
No.
Or we've been comfortable with the surroundings and the environments of the spots?
Yeah, the surroundings and the spots that they've had their venues with a little bit of lights, and you don't need all these lights for.
Too many gadgets can go wrong, right?
Yeah, but you don't need all these lights for hip hop shows. You guys are.
Because even last night we were shutting the light off, right, and almost felt like a new element.
Yeah.
Every time it got shut off.
My,
right?
my little strobe. I mean, I had a lot of artists tell me, man, that was cool the way you did the lights, and all I was doing was flicking the lights.
Right.
But
You know, I was hoping the damn thing didn't come down on him. That's what I was hoping.
yeah.
I was praying to God, and
But it's
every little handle that was hooked onto there not to come out.
It's like one artist told me that he likes the way I make the show better by doing something like that with the light.
Yeah.
And you know, it just.
You were innovative, trying to set, you know, different tones. So being that this isn't your first tour and you've been on with us for a few times, would you run it again with us? Every time? Shouts out to Alpha Primates, you know. We've had them on a lot of shows. We've had the whole camp. This year we have Samaj with you. How's that been going to have one of your one of your 8 brothers on deck with you?
It's actually been an experience with him being in a team like that. Like we have Alpha Primate. We're all brothers and we have love for each other, but we don't spend time with each other. Spending time with Samaj and really getting to know Samaj, you know, as a team.
Solidified that bond, right?
It totally. And him and I when we sit down, our mind just goes out of the box. Like this is what we want to do, what we want to try to do, you know, to help out the Primate and help us do better for our kids, you know what I mean?
I mean, you guys even shot a video in Colorado, just on the whim. He was ready, you were ready. We had the cameras, you know. Did it on his iPhone, I believe, didn't we?
Yeah.
So I mean, those are just things that you got to be ready for. Got to be handy. So you would run it back every time. Now that you've become a touring DJ, how has that opened up doors for you? And would you be willing, like in the future, to run your own tour based off the knowledge you gained working with us?
Yes, in the future I would love to run my own tour. Me putting it together, but I would probably ask for help. Just I'd be the DJ Simian, bringing these artists with me. That's what
presents. Yeah, that'd be
DJ
dope.
Simian presents.
Absolutely.
You know, like SOCOLDNMWA.
You could start a whole summer bash off shit like that, you know?
And we just hit bigger venues.
And when you do something like that and you put your heart into it the way we've been doing it, this could be, you know, 10 years later, you know, you're still doing DJ Simian presents the annual bash.
Yeah.
So that's tight. So you would take the knowledge, and you feel like we've given you guys enough knowledge to feel like you could be confident in running your own production if needed. Shouts out to everyone, because one thing about us is we don't gatekeep. We're the ones willing to teach anybody, because game wasn't given to us. We had to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
So anytime we have the opportunity, me or Purple Ash himself, or even Ryan Vicious or Van Dyne, as the captains go down in our stature, we're willing to teach people. So that's, you know, a testament to what we are as a group. Like, we'd give you the layout. We would be willing to help you do any of that, set up any of that, be a part of any of that, always. You know what I'm saying? So what's your experience been with lately with, like, touring artists? I know you said, you know, Samaj, getting to know Samaj is, you know, a big thing because you guys are part of the same camp.
Yeah.
But how is it with the other individual artists from my camp?
Well, so from your camp, I was with you guys last year. The newer ones, it was more like Blur and AG. Getting to know them on this tour, you know, I haven't really spent much time with Blur. You know, you guys are doing your own little thing, but AG, he's ridden with us and stuff like that. Yeah, and J-Mac, another artist. That's one. Even before this tour started, when I found out he was coming, I was like, that's one guy I want to tour with because I want to see his music.
Yeah.
I just want to work with his music. But as the year has gone on, you guys have been grinding hard. Man Dime's got some bad music out, coming wicked, man. I mean, he came into a whole nother game. you have some music with the whole other games. Ash has got it from last year to this year. It's a whole different game. Man.
Right, he dropped that brand new album, 42 Devoted. That's 42 songs.
And I actually was listening to it the other night. Yeah. I wanted to see it yesterday because I know Ash has been on the show.
Right.
That was interesting. I wanted to check that out.
Well, yeah, the big shout out to Woozy, you know what I'm saying? Hats off to our fallen brothers. It was a testament because we were out there with his family and they're actually here again tonight to dance with us. But, you know, we just wanted to pay our respect and give the brother the flowers. We always gave him his flowers while he was alive, but he always gave us our flowers in return. So, you know, we wanted to pay our respect to our brother and let him know in his spot, his hometown, his people, his family, because he was from Shiprock, but that's where everyone was performing. They rocked out a lot of shows there, so it was only right to give the moment of silence and let the brother know from down here, wherever brother is, that we're still thinking about it. So rest in peace to Woozy, mate. You know what it is. Big gang. I don't know how they did it last night. It was cool. I think it was like that. It was like an arrowhead. All right, now, how did you hear about us? First getting on with the tour and everything.
For the first time, okay, so this is funny because I was following Ash for a while. I didn't know who he was. I saw Mike Williams and I saw,
Because you guys had the Michael Lee, right?
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, this guy seems cool. He must be something big. But then he had posted it out there. SOCOLDNMWA, 10 toes down 2 or 3. Looking for a DJ. I was like, oh, boom.
Right.
I reached out to him.
I remember that moment in life because we were scrambling to find a DJ.
And I reached out to him right away, and then he reached out to me, and then he got a hold of you, and it was like this, just going in a circle.
Yeah. Well, the way that me and Purple Ash operate in booking, we're both reaching out to anyone, that's going to respond, whether they're artists, venue owners, DJs, photographers, videographers, anybody we could get. So we're just hunting, basically. And Ash caught the lead first, so he reached out to me.
Yeah, then you had seen me. So you told him, yeah, he's the...
Yeah, and I'm like, that's Alpha Primates DJ. Because we go way back with them as well.
Hello?
In the music.
When you guys chose me, I was so pumped. I was like,
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And like I told you last night, we're on our second year touring together. And me personally, that I can contest to my experience working with you, it's seamless. I have to argue with a lot of people sometimes when we do independent shows and shit like that. But when you're on the deck and you're behind the ones and twos, I don't worry about anything, But the only thing we worry about is artists coming with their levels not set. Then we got to adjust our shit. But, that's not on us. That comes with experience.
That's why when I get your music, I work with it and master it.
Right.
When it comes just
and I love the way, just to skip ahead or intervene, like right here, you scratch, you intervene, you grab the mic, you talk, shit, you get out there and dance. You're not just a press play DJ.
Yeah.
You're a real DJ. You show the passion that you have behind the wheels of steel when you're rocking. And I can contest to that as an artist that's been working with many DJs over the 2 decades we've been in it. It shows, It definitely shows. Okay, how would you rank us in the demographic of like independent and majors? Do you think that we have that it factor?
Yes. You have that. The way you guys are running things right now with this camp, it's you guys got everything that a person needs to run what you guys are running.
To make something
successful. I don't see anything else you guys need. Just polish, that's it.
And coming along the road with us, you've seen last year, we didn't sign people the way we did this year. This was like something really new it almost just happened spontaneously because T, shout out to the brother, he actually was so inspired that he asked to join the group. No one's ever done that to us. In your perspective, on your side, how did that seem to you, and what was that feeling to see something like that happen on the road.
That's awesome because you guys give them that hope. You guys give them that dream that they've always wanted, and seeing that, it's like, dang man, that's what we want,
Right. So then, I mean, you guys can always take our blueprint as well and run it down your ranks and formulate the right plot, because we're 22 strong right now. Alpha Primate, you guys have 3 members and you're the DJ. So you guys are a close-knit family. You guys can definitely break ground and have been working for years and releasing singles. What do you think the next move for Alpha Primate is on the DJ's?
We need to get out there. We got to do more networking and
Put your face out there.
put our face out there.
Definitely.
Put our stuff. Put our music. I know Sirius and J-Dot, they have some music out there. We just got to keep pushing and pushing.
Right.
My boys have talents, man. These guys have some skills, and we just got to get it. We just got to get it together. And I see us in a couple of years. We should be.
Yeah, there's a couple tracks that are on Samaj's set, and I believe one of them is J-Dot singing the hook.
Yes.
That's a very catchy song.
Mean that?
Mean That. Download that, go stream that right now. J-Dot, Mean That featuring Samaj, Alpha Primates. That track is very catchy. Every time that comes on, like the crowd is just like, it's a fresh breath of air to them.
Yeah.
They catch that and they're like, hold on, what is that? I've heard it, but I don't know what it is.
And when you hear it, if you show up tomorrow night at the overtime, you'll see.
Saturday.
Oh yeah, Saturday night. Sorry about that.
Okay.
If you show up Saturday night, overtime, you'll see our full set.
Full camp.
And you'll see our full camp.
I can't wait for that. I love when you guys unite.
Oh, you'll see us.
All the apes link up,
You'll see them with us with the face paint on, the masks. It's time to get out there.
Yeah, you guys put on a hell of a show anytime you guys get together, man.
Thanks, man.
If you had any advice for an up-and-coming DJ wanting to do what you do, what would be your first advice for them to do?
Make sure you have all your equipment.
Equipment's
Equipment's very important. It's not just coming with a laptop and a board or whatever and just plug and play. When you're doing these underground shows, you have to have speakers. You got to have cords. You got to have everything. You're the main technician. You're the main sound technician.
You're your sound guy.
You're the sound guy. You're everything. So if you're wanting to do what I'm doing right now, and I'm 50 years old, and this is barely happening for me, but all I can say for you right now is just don't give up. Don't give up. I don't care how old you are. Don't give up. Move forward and keep pushing. Keep grinding, because that's what we've been doing this whole time. And these 2 weeks, we've grinded.
Right. So tomorrow's our first day off. How are you gonna spend the time relaxing for your first day off? Because it's been a treacherous drive for you, Al, and Ash. Each captains of your own pilot ship. You guys been driving through rain, snow, wind, crackheads, everything. It's been a hell of a road.
It was a hell of a road. It was a hell of a ride, man. There's a lot of states when we went through that. I'm surprised we made it back.
Right?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty great. This is probably the best tour ever.
So with everything that you got, how are you gonna invest into your next venture from this tour?
More speakers.
More speakers?
More speakers. I mean, for me, I like a clear sound.
Are you hearing something that you're not, and you just know something's gonna come?
Yeah. So
with the next equipment.
With me, when it comes to DJ equipment, I'm not gonna go buy the biggest turntable next. You know what I mean? I get the most important things. The most important things is get the sound out, and that's my speakers.
Right.
So me being a sound tech and hearing, I can hear things that I know something's gonna happen. So that's why I have extra speakers.
That's dope, because like you said, for the advice of the upcoming DJs, you said your equipment is very important.
Yes.
So just a round estimate, what do you think a beginning DJ would have to pay to get his first setup fully set up? 'Cause I know you're past you're in Max Pro edition, but like a regular setup for a beginning DJ, what do you think he would have to muster up to?
About $1,500.
1,500 starter kit.
Yeah, you just need a regular.
And you also gotta have the experience behind it.
You gotta have
the
yes.
tweaking on the sound.
Yes,
right?
you gotta know how to do your sound. It's nothing borrowed my set, and he just boom, maxed
maxed everything
out
out.
my volumes.
Turned everything off. We had to reset.
And experience to that, don't ever lend your equipment out to nobody. Don't. Okay, so if you want to become this DJ, don't do that. Take care of your stuff, and you want to be that person who is not going to have everything too loud. When I'm doing shows for them, I make sure they can hear themselves and they can hear them clear. The crowd can hear you clear. You know, that's my job. I'm not just back there behind the table. I'm
You're actually
everything.
controlling the sound of everything.
Yeah.
Individual mics, individual sound.
I'm actually probably going to invest in more mics. That's probably what
I've been feeling like, I think we had wire mics for a little bit of last year, and then we got your cordless, and then we ran with cordless because we did 4 shows, you know. So then you came with the cords or the cordless, and we started rocking. But I feel like there were so many people on this tour, and we had more people last year. But I feel like there's so many more people that needed mics this year that might be a great investment.
Yeah.
Get another 4-pack.
Yeah.
Well, if people were trying to find you, how can they book DJ Simian for a gig?
You can look me up on Michael Vigil on Facebook. Also on Instagram, DJ Simian, Abe Simian. But Facebook is where I usually do all my booking and contacts and everything. So there's a queue. If you go on there, they'll give you all the information. You'll see a QR code and you can scan me and stuff.
Scan the code, folks.
If you guys see my trailer out there, it says DJ Simian. It's black and has a big gorilla on the side. It has a big QR code in the back. You can scan that too.
Right.
I was actually asking my fiance that how many people have scanned me since I've been on this trip, on this tour.
You can track that?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm almost at like 200.
That's awesome.
So
just traveling with us has boosted your known and following and your algorithm.
out there and everything, yeah. So,
Well, that's awesome because, you know, at the end of the day, like I said, that's what we want. We want people to understand that we're here to help. Even in the minute as adding followers.
even when we were
Driving on the road and having someone scan your QR code, just being with us.
even being on tour now, this whole tour I've had. Hey, they're seeing what I'm posting. When you guys are following, I'm sharing it. They're seeing what I'm doing, and hey, are you busy for this graduation? Hey, you got this date down for a wedding?
Nice.
They're still hitting me
So
up.
they're hitting you for booking.
Yeah.
So it's really boosting your booking status. Well, that's awesome, man. I love that to hear that. So, you know, just shouts out to Purple Ash and SOCOLDNMWA, the whole camp. Shouts out to Alpha Primates, DJ Simian. We just want to tell everyone, you know, we're here for the people, you know, and we want them to really believe that when we say that shit. So this has been a 10 Toes Down interview. I had the pleasure to interview my brother DJ Simian, man. Catch the next one. We out. Alpha Primates, what up, dog? I see y'all.
Primate.
See y'all in Albuquerque. Tap in, gang. Let's go.
It's already too